Alright, so I'm in my car, and I'm going to attempt to make this hot and spicy. This hot and spicy food here. Flashlight. Get some extra studio lighting in here. There we go. Hopefully that'll reflect some light, bounce some light off of things in here. This is fiery beef flavor, hot and spicy, Nissan brand right there. And I'm gonna use my Fire Maple camp stove, the X2, not the X3, not the X1, the X2. You know what? Let me use the propane bottle. We'll see if that works on here. Now there's another one called the Camp Chef Striker 200. I'm pretty sure these are exactly the same thing. They'll call it a dual fuel, but all they're really doing is just putting an adapter on there, okay? So it'll fit on a 1 pound propane bottle. Uh-oh. Where did it go? Shit. Did I leave it on top of the thing? No, I put it in here. Hold on. Where did I do it? The Fire Maple X2, it has this ring thing in it, so you can put a full-size pot. You can cook without having to use this. You can just use the burner as a burner like that and put a camp cup on here. Barely fits, okay? All right. What would have been nice is if these went out a little bit farther, like this. So you could actually put a traditional camp cup on it without it trying to fall between this. Why they didn't do that, I don't know. This is the little stand, so you can run it on an isobutane canister if you'd like. So here's the 1 pound Lindell adapter. See, it's got a Lindell adapter right there, and this is a 1 pound thingy. You want to put this on here first, because if you try to put this on the 1 pound bottle, it'll just blow straight out through there. All this is an adapter. That's it. Too simple. Look at that. Now it can run on a propane bottle, a 1 pound propane bottle, and I'm gonna use this. This is my Mr. Buddy little heater. But I have had, so the reason why I have this on here, and I'm just gonna swap it out, is because I have had these 1 pound bottles leak on me before. Now that does, see, that smells like propane for sure. But yeah, see, it's working now. Like, I don't hear it leaking, but earlier I did before I refilled it. So that's why you want to have something on it, you know, something connected to it so it doesn't leak. Oh God, is it gonna work? Yeah, it's gonna work. Okay, so here we have the fire maple that uses a Lindell valve with a 1 pound to Lindell adapter to a Flame King, which is only $10 on Amazon. And if you buy the kit, the refill kit, which I highly recommend doing, which is, where's the nozzle go? This right here, you can connect the 20-pound bottle here, and then you connect this like so to the top of this bottle, like that. And then it keeps it horizontally situated, and you just press this bottle, or press this lever, and it'll fill it up. There's plenty of other reviews that do that, so you can check it out. Flame King 1 pound refillable. Keys go. Okay, there we go. Now we'll just leave it on. Put the studio lighting on. Shit. All right, lid. And this is why I actually like the fire maple, because you see this? You can't do this. You can't do this with a regular camp cup. It would fall right off. So I need some water. And what I use to fill this up, this bowl up, is my French press, because I only need this much water. I don't need anything more. It's my 1 gallon of water. If you keep this bottle, keep this one bottle, you can get it refilled for 39 cents at Walmart or one of those, you know, those water fill-up places. 39 cents to get filtered drinking water. So this is how much I pour in there. And I do the same thing when I'm making coffee. I fill this up first, so I know exactly how much I need to boil and nothing more. This is the Bodum 1 cup French press. Cost me like $10 on Amazon. Sometimes they're 13. Okay, so that's on there. I don't share with anybody, so I drink out of it. It's just strictly mine. Let's fire this bad boy up. It has its own built-in igniter, which I like. And since this is propane instead of isobutane, it's gonna heat up a lot quicker. Because propane is more energy dense than butane. And if you're wondering how long that took, I didn't edit this, so it took exactly that long. Okay. Well, I didn't even have time to prep my noodles. This actually smells like fish food. I have only cooked or boiled water in here, so don't ask me if I've cooked food and how the food tastes after cooking in it, because I don't know. And I'll tell you why I don't cook food in it, because I don't want my water to taste like everything that I'm cooking. So I only use this for boiling water. It's actually kind of nice having this here, this hot water. You know, having this, because, you know, when it heats up, during the winter anyways, cooking inside, it heats up all your stuff. So look, you don't have to hold this, but look, that did not fall off of there at all while I was doing this. Ooh. There you go. See? Just sitting right in there. Ooh, it's hot. Man, that water is toasty. And then what I let it do is, since we use exactly the right amount of water for that boil, the residual heat on this, look, I can actually touch this pot. It's warm, but it's not burning my hand because it's got this insulator around it. So the thing I like about this is that when you boil the water and you use exactly what you need, you don't have any residue in there. You don't have any moisture left in the pot, because the heat that's left over evaporates a little bit of water that sticks to everything. All right, so I can just now start to touch the bottom of it, but it is still warm. Can't hold my hand on it. Okay, there we go. Inside. warm. Alright, I could probably set it on something without melting anything, but I'm not going to do that. What did I do with the lid? What did I do with the lid? The lid. I don't know. I don't know. The lid. Oh, it's not here. Somewhere. No? It's in the car somewhere. Why? Because I didn't leave. That's how I know. What did I do with that lid? Is it in here? Is it over here? Is it over there? Nope, not over here. Maybe we'll throw this away. What did I do with the lid? Did I finish this? No, I still had one more bite left. I do not keep tuna fish in the car that long, you know, after I've eaten it. I had to have put it somewhere. Put that there. Nope. Didn't put it there. I didn't put it in the trash, so it's not in there. Not up here on the dashboard, is it? No. Green, there's that. Okay, definitely do not know what the hell I did with it. I'll set this over here. Okay, I put it in there. food, shall we? All right, so while I'm thinking about it, there's the X1, the X2, which is this, and then there's the X3. This one's a 1 liter. The X3 has a 0.8 liter. It's exactly 1 inch shorter than this, the cooking vessel. The diameter is exactly the same. The dimensions are exactly the same. The little burner top, this is exactly the same. The only thing different is that the inside depth of the canister is 1 inch shorter. And they say it's a 0.8 liter, and this is 1 liter. Another thing is to consider are these vents here. These are tighter together. The other one on the X3, they have large openings where you could easily stick a finger in there. Why I went with this one is that these are closer together. Why? Because if you're outside, it blocks the wind. So that's why I get the Fire Maple X2, which is this. And if you're going to use this as a long-term situation, you know, not hiking around or whatever, or maybe you want to carry a completely full 1 pound bottle. By the way, you can put more than 1 pound of propane in this. Probably wouldn't recommend it, but you can. So get the 1 pound to Lindell valve adapter, and you can run this stove, this cook setup, on a 1 pound bottle. I think I paid like $10 for this. This is a brass one. I've seen some other ones on there where you could buy like 3 of them for $10 on Amazon. This one I think I paid $13, but that was when they only had 1 of these for sale. Now they have a bunch of them where you can buy them in a pack. It'd make a great stocking stuffer. So as you can see, all the residue or the water has evaporated from it, And if you never cook anything in this except for boil water, you'll never have to clean it. Unless you have some kind of, unless you have hard water. Fuck. Sounds bad. So when I put this stuff in here, like this, what I like to do is take this off first. You're always going to have that when you open these. Always. And I like to do this just in case there's any pressure left in there or something wherever in the little valving systems are being used. So what I like to do is take the canister, hold it upside down, take the burner, insert it like this so you're not dropping it in, and then turn it over. Then take the little stovetop thing here and set it in like so. Just like that. Oh, you know what? I forgot the little legs. And they're right here. So you can, this all nests inside this pot, and the lid goes on top like that. You have to turn it this way so it'll fit through the handle. But I'm telling you, this handle is sturdy. It's locked in position. It is not going anywhere. There's a little detent in here that you press in, and then the handle folds over like so on top of the lid, locking the lid into place. You do have to press down just a little bit on here to get the little clasp to lock into the front, or just to slide into it. That tension holds it all together. And to put this back in the bag, you can either try to screw with it that way, or you can put it like this. Turn the bag inside out, grab the bottom of the pot, and then slide the bag over the pot, like so. You can do that with your pillows too. That works. See? Or you can place the bag over top of it and then cinch it up like that and turn it upside down, or whatever. It'll still ride the way it is. And oh, well, this isn't a good example of the pillow, but this is the pillow. So you would just turn the pillowcase inside out, stick your hands inside the pillowcase like this, grab the bottom of the pillow, and then pull the pillow through like that. I don't know if you understand that. You might have to try it yourself. Alright, that's it for cooking hot and spicy, fiery beef stew or noodle soup Nissan in your car. If you get it in this little bowl, you don't have to do any what do you call it? You don't have to clean. You don't have to clean any of your dishes. You just throw this away and you can just wipe your spoon off and call it done. Alright. Peace. This is the Fire Maple X2. This is the Fire Maple or Wild Wind X3. So you can see the holes are bigger here. It's not going to block the wind. This will block the wind. And this is slightly taller. The X2 is slightly taller than the X3 by 3/4. What did you say? 3/4? Almost an inch. Okay. Alright. So that's what we have here. The Fire Maple X2 and the Fire Maple X3, or the Wild Wind. Whatever. They're exactly the same. The handles are the same. Handles are the same and the lids are the same size. Whoever makes Fire Maple makes Wild Wind, or vice versa. So, if you're wanting to get one and one's cheaper than the other, just get the cheaper one, the least expensive. Here's the locking mechanism on that. Here's the locking mechanism on this. They're exactly the same. So what I would say, if you're gonna get one, get the X3 Fire Maple, because it has this wind guard down here. This doesn't. See, I can put my finger in there. Can't even get it in through there. Fire Maple X2, Fire Maple X3. Peace.